If you're looking to get started in rent to rent and feel now may be a hard time to do this, and it was much easier a few years ago, I wanted to help you and your confidence and also share with you some of what my students have done, some of their successes over the last few months, just to try and give you a little heads up to say deals are out there and now is a perfect time to get started in rent to rent. Hello and welcome to the Property Unleashed YouTube channel. My name's Mark Fitzgerald and it's fantastic to have you joining me here today. Thank you for coming, and also if you would like to download a free resource, the 10-step rent to rent guide to get you cracking, to read through and see the steps, the 10 steps that you need to take to build a successful rent to rent business, then please look in the description below and you will be able to download it there. If you're listening to this or watching this somewhere else and there is no description, visit www.thepropertyunleashed.com website and you can download all your free tools and resources there as well. So I now run a successful rent-to-rent business builder program, and I help others achieve what I achieved when I was starting out in the property world. I like to give them all the tools, resources and support that they need to move forward. And I've always said that if I lost everything now, and I've built a successful rent-to-rent business in 8 months that doubled my corporate wage, but if I was to lose everything now, this is the step-by-step process that I would just follow to get myself back to where I was before, okay? I like to give them all the support as well. So I handhold them in effect in a Facebook group. I also have live group coaching calls where they can come on, ask any problems, any questions, and make sure that I'm there for them when they need me, when they're doing those deals. I like to make sure that all of my students feel they are a part of a community of like-minded people, all pushing and helping each other to achieve their goals and move in the right direction. By creating this environment, people have been able to get better results in quicker time than I even imagined. People who have done rent-to-rent training with other providers but still did not achieve any results have joined my program, and with just a few tweaks and a bit of help from my good self, they have gone on to get deal after deal in quick succession. So it's not just people who are coming, who have never done any training, who have never done anything. I still help people who have done training tweak what they're doing to help them move forward to speed up their results. I have Glenn, who took about 8 weeks from when he joined the rent-to-rent business builder to get his first deal. Glenn had no experience in rent-to-rent. He'd listened to a few podcasts, watched a few videos, and he'd read some books as well. So he had an understanding of what it was all about. But by following the program, by following the roadmap, as I like to call it, he was able to get his marketing out there. He was able to get in front of landlords, and he managed to get a 5-bed HMO within 8 weeks of starting. And that beats me. It took me 4 months to get my first deal, of heartache, of worry, of not knowing completely what I was doing and muddling my way through. So by giving the right tools to the right people, they're able to get results. Now, this video isn't all about harping on about training. It's not all harping on about this. What I'm trying to show you is these people are getting results now. You can still get results now. You don't have to join any programs to do so, but you just need to know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing and you're consistent and persistent in your approach, you will get results. But as I say, Glenn started and within 8 weeks, he had a deal. I also had Ray. It took Ray 6 weeks to get a deal. Now, Ray had already started sending letters out. So he'd done enough of sort of free tools and resources. He was sending out letters, but he just didn't really know what to say to the landlords when he got in front of them. By joining my course, he then found out what he needed to say to the landlords and how to structure deals, basically. How to negotiate on deals, how to make sure that he's not going to pay any silly deposits or anything like that, and no massive refurbs costs. And basically within 6 weeks, he continued sending his letters, which he tweaked with my templates, and then he got a deal over the line. Now, Ray did this alongside being in a full-time job. So it just goes to show that having the right processes and systems working for you in the background mean that you can continue to make sure that you're getting the results you need. I had Jake and Charlotte, who within 6 weeks, again, managed to get their first deal, which was a lovely little deal, which cash flowed them over £1,000 a month, which is absolutely amazing. Now, again, They had started out on their rent-to-rent journey through free tools and resources, not knowing the whole picture. And by coming on board, they were able to set their property up. They were able to fill their rooms within quick time. I think within 4 weeks, they had the property cash flowing, maximum profit, happy days. They'd even managed to negotiate a rent-free period for the first month while they gave a few of the rooms a lick of paint. So their first month gave them complete maximum profit with no expenditures. That is a fantastic result. And again, it's done right now during these times. Stuart, who's a friend of mine as well. Stuart came on the course. Within 4 weeks, he had 3 deals from one landlord. And that's the beauty of rent to rent and stuff. You might say to yourself, I need 5 deals, I need 10 deals. You might only need 3 to 4 landlords for 10 deals, which can completely change your life, can completely change your business. It's not necessarily the thought of needing 10 different landlords or 20 different landlords to get 20 properties. You might even need one. One landlord could have a portfolio that could be all you need to build your rent-to-rent business. Now, I would say get some others from some different landlords so all your eggs aren't in one basket, but it's as simple as that. If you needed to find, say, 5 people to get the amount of properties that 5 people in this whole country, 5 landlords, to create and achieve what you want to achieve is all you might need. Now, Stuart, I knew Stuart because Stuart had done training before. And he was following the process and he was continually out there. And he'd been doing it for about 6 months. Then Stuart came and joined us on the Rent to Rent Business Builder program. With the support, he went through the training again. Obviously, all trainings are different. He tweaked and changed what he was doing. And within 4 weeks, I think it was 3 weeks actually, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Within 4 weeks, he had 3 properties. 3 6-bed properties that were cash flowing, and again did it alongside his full-time job, which he is still in at the moment. So the money he makes from his rent to rent is just profit coming in the background. And Sharon, who I have to say is like a star pupil at the moment, she's certainly outdone anything I've ever seen. Sharon again had done training before. She'd even been mentored before, but she took a chance with me. She came on the Rent to Rent Business Builder. She was already out there trying to talk to people, trying to negotiate deals. But what Sharon did over the 3 months that she worked with me, she achieved 6 deals. She signed 6 HMO deals in 3 months with me, and that is truly phenomenal. I can't take all the credit for that. Sharon has been a complete superstar. She has gone out there and she has put into action what she's been taught and what she's been shown. She's a fantastic lady. She's driven. She's gone out there and she's achieved it. Why? Because she trusted the process and she followed the actions that she needed to do, even when she didn't want to do this. And I say this time and time again to everybody. There's certain actions, there's certain things you're going to feel uncomfortable doing. You've just got to do them. If they're the right actions, you've just got to make sure that you get out there and you do them. So this again is just a little example of people who have recently got deals. Right now, you can get deals right now. Now is a perfect time as any to get off the fence and to get started. If you're sat around and you're thinking to yourself, I haven't got enough money saved for deposits or for refurbs. You've got the old mentality of thinking. That is not what we want to be going in thinking about. We want to be setting ourselves up for success. You don't need massive deposits. You do need a bit of money, don't get me wrong, but not massive amounts. £1,000 could start. My first property cost me about 200 quid, and that was just for some room dressing because it was ready to rock and roll. It was a good property. There's landlords with all sorts of different needs. It's not necessarily landlords that you need to do refurbs, that you need to put furniture in and stuff. Yes, they are out there. And yes, you might have to do that. But there's financial ways of doing this as well without having big chunks of money to do so. You just, as I always say to everybody, just need to know what you're doing. But these deals are out there right now. There's landlords that want to work with people who are setting themselves up as a business, who are here for the long haul and who will do a good job for their properties. So as I said before, this is not to show off or impress you, but this, I hope, gives you encouragement to help you get started or carry on if you've been struggling. You know what I mean? So don't forget, if you want to download my 10-step guide to setting up a rent-to-rent business, then please do so. The link is in the show notes. Or, of course, visit the propertyunleashed.com website and you will find tools and resources there. You can also reach out to me if you need to or you have any questions, or come and join us in the Rent-to-Rent Business Builder Facebook group where you can ask any questions there. It's a slowly growing community because that's the way I like to do things. I want people in that community that want to be there. I don't just go out there and try and pull anybody in. So again, I hope you are now feeling inspired and now feel that you are ready to get out there and make this happen for you. I hope so, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Again, if you need any assistance with this, building a business, 90-day planning, mindset, reach out to me. I may be able to help you. You'll take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.